Hi guys, and welcome to part 33 of the Latics, and I know it's been quite a while since we had the last one. Was only about 2 months ago. I had just a lot on in terms of work, being a teacher, etc. I've sort of got a new role in the school as well. And I've just had lots and lots of things, parents' evening and all that, extra, things I've had to do. Because, I've been here at this school for a year now, so they give me a few little extras to get my teeth into. But hopefully, I can now come back and give myself a bit more time towards this, because I want to complete it. I want us to get Oldham to the Premier League. I want to see how far we can get, in 100 episodes, and I believe we can do it. We may not make it to 100 episodes. I mean, how many months have we got until probably the next Manger comes out? It's July now, August, September, October. It sort of comes, doesn't it, like towards the end of October, you get the beta and all that. So, we've got a few months, that's obviously, quite, a little while. So we'll see. I mean, we're in the Championship already, so we're already, in a good place. And hopefully... we can do a lot more with this. Actually, I'm trying to think about what players to play. So I had to have a little, a bit of a re-look into the team and into the formation and stuff, because it's been a long time since I played the save. I literally haven't touched it. It's Birmingham. I've done some other saves which I'm while I've been marking, etc., and getting on with those. But yeah. It's been a crazy time, and it's I want to come back. I want to give it my full attention now. So we've got Macaulay up front, who I remember was banging in the goals before. Ferry and Arthur on the wings. McLean in attacking midfield. Theo and McCormick in midfield. Garmiston and Boyer on the wings. Badu and Nolan in centre, and Woodman in goal. Now, as you can probably see, a couple of players not really match fit, haven't been playing that much football this season. But let's see what they can do. This is a Tuesday game. We need to make sure we are rotating the team, because otherwise people are going to get annoyed, etc. And I've got to make sure that we're all doing all right. Who's this guy? Oh yeah, he was a good little young player, wasn't he? Coming through the ranks. Start off here, yeah, he did. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at this first match against Birmingham. Second match is going to be against Sunderland today. 2 games we haven't seen so far in the series. It's taking a bit of time to process. They've got some players. They got this guy, Chris Ramos. My God, look at him! Look at him. Where's he come from? He's not really come from anywhere special, but Sevilla. He's been on loan to, but never got an appearance. Why did they loan him? What's the point? Real Zaragoza. Teams in the second division, thing. But if you look at Macaulay in comparison, his finishing's a lot better, but he looks like he's got a bit more of a package than what we can probably do. His finishing's pretty good as well. So let's have a look. So come on, boys, let's give me a good return. We're doing all right in the league so far. I think we're sort of just out of the playoffs, maybe in the playoffs. I'm not entirely sure. I need to have a quick relook at that. That's what I mean. That's how long I've played it. I haven't played it at all. Let's have a quick look. Oh, well, we're 4th at the moment in the league. 14 games in. I think it's pretty impressive. I think we lost a couple of games recently. Theo with the ball now to McCormick. Can McCormick do something with it? He's got options on his left. He finds Ferry to Garmiston. Garmiston, he finds it back to McCormick. We can make something from this. We're playing a lot in the midfield. We're not really doing much with it. McLean now with Theo. Can Theo go for it? Macaulay goes for it, and he's just a little bit wide, unfortunately. I'm still waiting sort of for Macaulay's goal drought to kick in. Camcho, Woodman gets the save, and I'm so glad we got him as a goalkeeper, because he's been the one that's been keeping us in this, in this promotion run at the moment. But we're not expected to get promotion. Birmingham down here, 14th, so they're mid-table. And you've got like some Hull and Bristol City and Sheffield United. Sheffield United recently promoted into the Premier League, and that's a calamity. So nothing. This is our first season in the Championship. We're still predicted to come last in the league, and we've got to hope that we keep on going for this. We keep on playing games and just playing each game, playing every game as it comes. Look at this, nine goals. The fact that there's 9 goals, 9 shots. The tactic is called attack. So You know, when that happens. But we've got players who are, you know, don't have legs at the moment. This is a midweek game. We've always had this problem. I've been, you know, and when you're trying to rotate constantly, especially for Tuesday games, you end up playing the weaker players on the Tuesday games, and other teams still play their strongest players, which is fine. But we've just got Chris Ramos. He's just found that 5th goal of the season. But you know, that shows. I mean, you know, he's match fit. You know, we've got 3 players on our team who aren't. You're barely even halfway on their match fitness. It's that kind of, we need to, you know, be rotating the team a lot more, I think. But then I'm comfortable with the you know, club I've got. The side I've got at the moment, skipping that, I'm not seeing the replay again. The side we've got are not too bad. Camcho, Woodman again with a save, absolute fantastic. Like up there, why not? That goal line, almost in, not in though. All the balls got across all the line, all that. So, well, let's see if we can get a goal from this. I mean, you know, it's 61 minutes in. I think I'm going to make a sub. Who do we bring in? I mean, they got a corner right now. I think I'm going to bring in Tom Pearce for Garmston because he just hasn't got anything to give. Jacob Maddox can come in for, saying that. Kerry Myers going to come in for Will Ferry. Who else have I got? Oh, that's got. There's no one really I can really see to come in. I'm going to play those 2 at the moment. Hopefully Macaulay can pick it up. That was almost a nice goal. I mean, Macaulay had a good start to the game. I'm going to say demand more because we need to, you know, be playing a little bit stronger than this. I'm going to go for this attacking one. Which one was this? Was this one where we just built it up the bitch? I can't remember. But yeah, we've got a couple of tactics, quite attacking tactics. I mean, I don't think this game is going to come out from anything other than the 1-0. Who else can we change? Can we change Macaulay for anyone? Have we got anyone who can play up front? No, no one to play up front. And I think that's still something I need to look into, is getting a second striker. Macaulay played great. He's a decent player. But that's the end of that game. We played valiantly and all that, so you know it could be worse. Can't fault any of you for your performances. It was just one of those days. I'm not happy with that. We should be playing better than that. Right, guys. We're going to come back now for the Sunderland game, so I'll see you in just a second. Okay, guys. So welcome back. Now, as you can probably see, the recent run of games hasn't been that good. You know, the last time we came, I think it was Bolton we played, and we were looking fairly decent. You know, we still got 5-0 against Bristol City, who are currently sitting bottom of the league, but then it started to crumble a little bit. 1-0, 2-0, not getting goals, we scored 1 goal in the last 4 games, and now Ben Macaulay is off injured. So see, that's the thing. If we go back, like Glenn Macaulay was scoring all these goals. He was scoring all these goals, getting these goals in, and we were winning games. He's not scoring as many goals now, and so his goal to game ratio is going down. I didn't show you the team actually. I'll show you in a second. But we've got the loney, this guy. Aminu Mohammed from Man City, who does look like he's not a bad player. He's got good finishing, good composure. He's got a bit of pace about him. He's not too bad. He's never really played a full game of football in his life, but that's beside the point. So we've got Mohammed up front, Will Ferry and Arthur on the wings. Gribbin comes back into the centre midfield after a little bit of a break. Theo and Glendon in midfield. Mitch Clark and Boyer on the wings, and then Yakoviti and Badu in centre-backs, and then Woodman in goal. I've had a lot of problems with Kieran O'Hara because he wants more games, but obviously I'm not going to give them to him because I don't know if he can. Well, I haven't really given him a chance really to show his worth in this league, and he's getting a bit annoyed that I'm not playing him. But I've got Freddie Woodman, who is a much better keeper. So it might be a good idea probably to sell Kieran O'Hara as soon as possible, really, and looking for someone who could be a backup goalkeeper, who's happy to be a backup goalkeeper, someone who's happy to sit back and claim the wages. They've got some decent players on their side. They've got Honeyman, they've got Dwight Gale, they've got Will Grigg, the one that's on fire. Will Grigg's on fire, your defence is terrified. That one. And he's a decent player as well. In fact, they're getting old though. Doesn't matter, because if they can bang in goals, then who cares really? What's going to happen? You know, if they're banging in goals every week, and they're going to win in games. It doesn't really matter how old they are. I mean, like I said, I've got quite a young squad. I've always had a young squad, you know, because young players, you know, I like the fact that we've got the growth in them. You know, the fact they can grow into better players as the years go on. And it just doesn't look very good at the moment, though. That's the thing. I mean, nothing's happening. Literally nothing. We're getting all the possession. We're just not doing anything with it. And I just don't want another awful loss because of the fact that we're not being able to score goals. You know, the goals have just ceased. You know, we were banging them in at the start of the season. I couldn't believe it. Glendon, can you find something? No, he can't. And it's just dried up a little bit. I mean, we've got all the possession in the world, 60% possession, but we've got 6 shots, 1 on target. There's no clear-cut chances or anything like that. And we're suffering in the league because of it. I might have to make a quick change. Glendon's having a dreadful game. Dozel's going to come in, but I don't know if he can play that role very well. Look, McCormick can come in then. Can Dozel play where Theo's playing? Maybe. I haven't played George Anderson in a bit as well. Glenn McCauley can come on. He's still a bit injured, but I think he'll be all right. Nope, he's not coming. He's not going on. Right, we'll just have those two. I need to start sorting out the sub bench because Quick Pick is just not doing it for me at the moment. I tend to do the Quick Pick just because I'm lazy, and I do. Sometimes I do change it around a little bit, just to see how I like it, but Quick Pick just isn't really doing anything for me at the moment. Just demand some more. Come on, Gribbin, score one of your under goals, which you haven't been doing this year so far, and I think this is gonna be it really, unless Ferry can produce some magic. McCauley into McCormick, who he's lost it, and Gooch now running on the wing. Is it gonna? Oh, I thought it was gonna be 1-0 to them then. Got a bit worried. Story. Fisher into Gooch. Interesting name, Gooch. Right, 0-0. Not very good. Not very good at all. Quite disappointing, really. Seeing as we have been quite high flying. To the fact that we're just not scoring goals now, and that's an issue for me because don't score goals, don't win games. Basically, I'm gonna have to have a little tweak, have a little think. 5 games without winning. When you think about the start of the season when we were just plugging them all in, winning quite a lot of games, losing 1 between then and there. So we had a really good start, and since then it's just been dry. It's been absolutely rubbish. So I'll have a little look, have a little tweak, see what I can do. Next game we're going to probably come back to now is, we've got to get through quite a lot of games. So I'm probably going to come back for let's come back for Preston and Huddersfield. Have we seen Huddersfield before? Don't think we have. I think we saw the Preston game. But I think we'll come back for Huddersfield, not Nottingham Forest. So we'll get through a load of games and see where we are at that point. Thanks very much for watching, guys. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you want to see more daily content. And thank you very much. See you again soon. Cheerio.